Hi, my name is Jonas Abbott. I'm from T3. You're watching a Euro TV. In celebration day, we guys want to sing.
Gather round, people, I'll tell you a story, an age-old story of power and pride. British or Bessie, and Vincent and Harry, Ross's men, Ross's son.
So today is a very, very special day where we get to commemorate and to remember Reconciliation Day.
To acknowledge the elders of this country.
And there are different colours there which represents the rainbow circle. And if you're really quick at counting, there are 10 different spaces there. And in those spaces, you're going to be working together in groups to learn and to present about an important year and an important event that has happened or occurred throughout Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander history.
Hi, we are celebrating Reconciliation Day.
Dismissed by the federal government.
Very short on detail. Couldn't be shorter on detail.
250 of them met at Uluru, all right? And they all discussed what they thought was best to move forward in this country.
Sat down and they basically said, we're not working anymore until you meet our demands. We want our land back and we want to be paid equally.
So you can still see the emotion in her as she's speaking about the trauma. She was speaking her language and then she was beaten for speaking her language and had brought up welts on her legs. So it was very traumatic. But the power of saying sorry, that's really released her, and she's being able to put that behind her now because someone's acknowledged the pain that they caused.
In 1995, the Torres Strait Islander flag was recognised by the Australian government as an official flag of Australia.
Unfit tourists often underestimated the task, and the chain along the climbing route was inadequate for the steep and sometimes slippery surface. The 95-storey climb was often closed due to wind, storms and over hot summer months.
Will we put in this one? We'll put in our first visit of Uluru, yeah?
Present your poster, teach us a little bit about your event and what happened in that particular year.
Became friendly again after an argument or disagreement.
While their voice was heard, it was also ignored. I want to promise you that this act of restitution which we perform today will not stand alone. Your fight was not for yourselves.
And Uluru was explored within peace in 1873. He named it Explore after Sir Henry.
Majority of Uluru is underground.
Treaty, yeah! Treaty now!
In this case, the treaty is between the Commonwealth Government and the Indigenous people of Australia.
Treaty, yeah! Treaty now!
In 1971 at a land rights rally in Victoria.
As you can see, everyone's in their own teams. We have all 4 houses plus the staff members team. Who's going to win this one? I don't know. Let's see.
Thank you.
community is starting a new way to share. We will continue to put out shorter stories as part of our weekly Friday bulletin. But we are starting to upload to our YouTube channel extended versions of some of our stories. Be sure to keep an eye on our YouTube channel for more.
This time we enjoyed our Wars Day.
Memory. Good job.
Hello, TV.
Do you want to come sit?
Maybe you can.
Oh, Mickey. Keep that water.
No, you got it.
Mister, you gotta do it again.
Don't spill any water! Don't spill the water!
Don't squeeze it, don't squeeze it.
Don't
hold it like that, hold it like that.
Hi, your RTV.
Bye.
Bye. Almost. Come on, everyone. Don't eat that. Don't on top of it. And push it. Not bad, your mouth. Hello, you're our TV. We're here in the Clontarf room recreating a bear puzzle.
Yeah.
Clontarf's Brendan Verrier ran the 65-kilometre leg of the West Mac Monster Trail and broke the previous record by 25 minutes. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Brendan Verrier and I currently work at the Urara College Clontarf Academy.
West Max Monster is a running festival that occurs every year, third weekend of May, and it's all about either running 231, 128, 65 or 25 or 5 kilometres, and it's all about showing what grit you have inside.
Yeah, for many years I played in the Western Australian Football League for the South Fremantle Footy Club, but unfortunately my career ended short due to a traumatic brain injury within concussion, so I had to step away from the game that I love. Lost my identity as a person and my mental health took a major hit as well.
Who's warm? Who's feeling warm now? Me! Yeah? Who's cold? We haven't been moving, so let's start warming up because it's nice and warm.
And I physically couldn't run for a couple of years as well. So it was a really challenging time, but thankfully enough I got out of that, moved to Alice Springs and fell in love with trail running.
This event is huge. It brings together people and it brings together our community, and it has big positive benefits for our community financially as well as bringing people together. Brendan is a key part of our community. He is well known amongst all the runners and our community, and he is inspiring people everywhere. His great, vibrant attitude draws people to him, and we love what he creates.
Obviously what Brendan's doing today is you know, he always wants to bring people along for the journey, and especially the young Urara fellas from Clontarf, so they feel a part of what he's doing, and obviously it's fairly new to them, and so he wants to try and inspire them, you know, and what he's doing and how far he's running, and so they too, you know, can, you know, think of anything. They put their mind to, and they can do anything, but this is just something that he's quite good at. Hence why he's in the lead, because he's done the work and he's done the training. But he wants to bring people along with him to be a part of it, and that's super important to him. And, to share that with others and, you know, help inspire others to be better. I think that's the main message that he wants to send, and we're all pretty proud of him, what he's doing.
So I'm here today with...
My name is Kiana.
My name is Reagan. Say it up.
Micah.
And I'm Tobias. And we're at Simpson's Gap to support Brendan for his race.
Probably a couple hours into the race, there was a lot of wind and the dry conditions in Alice Springs. Yeah, my right eye went completely blurry and I couldn't see out of it. I didn't really focus on it too much because I was focusing on the race, but we got to a point where I really couldn't see, and I started to trip over and fall over, and I got cuts and bruises on my knees and elbows, and but I just kept pushing forward. It was really technical terrain out there with all the rocks as well, so I had to be pretty careful. So I had to change my running style a little bit, but kept pushing through and then still held the lead, luckily enough. And then also had a major stitch for an hour as well, which didn't help.
Brendan started at 6:30 in the morning from Stanley Chasm.
He arrived in Simpson's Gap. He ran 40 Ks. Now it's 11 o'clock.
He just left Simpson Gaps and he got 25 kilometers till he finished at Telegraph Station, and he's currently leading.
Hey, Brendan! There's a lot of problem solving out there, a lot of leg cramps as well. The last 15 to 20 Ks, my groins, my calves, my quads, they all started to really cramp up. So yeah, a lot of challenges. You know, that's all part of it. It's never going to be easy out there, and that's the beauty of it. You can kind of push through these things if you have that strong mindset.
Strong purpose and why he's out here today, like why he's doing it, the reasons why he's doing it, and that helps when you have a strong purpose and why you're doing it. That helps you get through the pain, and I suppose one side of your body is telling you, or your brain's telling you to stop, to give up, and the other side's telling you to think of your purpose and why you're doing it, and that's all you have to focus on. You can't let it cross over, otherwise if it cross over you get into some serious trouble.
I'm good at handling tough situations and pain. I'm really calm in those moments. It's not easy, but I feel like the more I'm putting myself in these positions, the better I'm getting at handling the kind of suffering of it all. I just think everyone goes through some tough times in their life, challenges, and that's just, everyone kind of goes through those things. So it's about learning from your challenges and becoming a better person and growing. And
Not run a race, run a marathon.
When you get out of those tough times, you can really flourish and keep building on where you want to go, what you want to achieve in life.
We look forward to more young people being involved in our event, from either volunteering or running perhaps someday in the future. And we want to see Brendan do the 2:31.
Right over by you. Coming into the...
Stay safe, make strong choices, and look after each other. Bye.